today's Choice Spot, we are having a look at the Mattel Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Gauntlet Assault Batman. So far, the only re-release Batman where we're starting to get some real funky colors added to the Cape Crusader. Batman also comes with a pair of what looks to be almost kryptonite kind of bladed weapons. It is recommended for ages 3 and up, and on the back of the package, not quite the same coloring it seems. Maybe it's just the lighting that they use, but the figure on the back looks more silver than he does this kind of caramel, I don't know, caramel gold color that he's on the front. Other figures available, there's Shield Clash Superman, there's Wonder Woman, and Battle Armor Batman. It's not recommended for ages 0 to 3. Contents include 1 figure and 2 accessories. 1 and 2. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at Gauntlet Assault Batman. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Having a look at Batman here, it's probably safe to assume he's not going to look like this in the movie. Since the dawn of time and the dawn of Batman released figures, they always give us a recolored or just different outrageous looking designs for Batman here. This one is not as outrageous as maybe like a firefighter Batman or like an all red Batman. I'm not crazy, of course, on the coloring, and the draw to this particular release is that this figure has kryptonite blades or something along those lines. The figure itself, actually, surprisingly, let's reach off camera to the original release Batman. You would really think that it was, they could have just recolored this mold into this. Instead, excuse me, instead they actually give us a brand new sculpt for this figure. I don't know why. I really don't know why. If they are going to give us these more weird design, weird painted Batmans, they could have easily just used the same body mold. Instead, they retool something brand new. Just doesn't seem to me worth it, to be honest. Kids are going to be picking this up whether it's this mold or it's this mold. They could have just saved cost, to be honest, and just given us this mold just retooled or just like repainted. Still shares the same ugly plastic cape, which I'm still not crazy about. And as for accessories, Batman comes with a couple of these little bladed, I'm assuming, and I don't know, I'm assuming that they are actually crafted from kryptonite. They're obviously not energy constructs like a Green Lantern, so it looks like something that Batman would have crafted to potentially battle, Superman with. So he does come with 2 of these, and they just clip into his hand. Nothing overly exciting here. Again, the line itself clearly is more geared towards the kids out there. So giving Batman these little kryptonite kind of sharded blades, it's something kids probably are going to get right into. The gloves are the same green color. I can't tell whether they are kryptonite themselves or they're just, reflecting the light potentially off of the blades, and that's why they're also that green color. But I guess for that logic, there's krypton in here. Maybe like the whole armor is powered by kryptonite. Who knows? It's really one of those things where you use your imagination, you can create any sort of story that you want. As another contrast, another comparison, there he is next to Battle Armor Batman. I mean, this really brings me back to like the old Kenner stuff. This is totally something Kenner would do. Like with the old 89 Batman figures, they would have recolored that figure. And they would have recolored it rather than retooling it, but they opted here to give us a brand new sculpt. Again, I just don't know why. Face is also the same as the original Batman. He also now has no pupils. They've just given him white eyes, which I guess works for this particular figure. The emblem is more smooth, although it's got a little bit of like paint debris or something. I tried scraping it off. It doesn't want to actually remove itself. So it's probably just maybe a little bit of paint that's flaked off. Maybe a bit of white paint that's got on there. It's not a bad figure, just not crazy about the color. The color just doesn't seem Batman to me. Seems very Kenner to me, just doesn't seem very Batman to me though. When it comes to his posability, Batman's head is on a ball joint. Shoulders can't sadly say that. They're just on a straight swivel. At least the elbow does have articulation where the arms rotate. He does have a bend also in the elbows. No waist swivel, but then the legs go really only forward. They don't go back all that much. He does have a bend at the knee. No posability in the feet. Ultimately, truthfully, I only really picked up this figure because I had already picked up the other Batman figures. I thought, you know what, I might as well have a look at all of them. This one really doesn't wow me all that much. I'm not crazy about the color. The kryptonite is kind of cool, giving them a little shaded, bladed, kryptonite weapons. But it's an okay figure. It's something kids are going to gravitate more towards. Maybe not so much a collector, unless you're like that Kenner repaint Batman where you give him some ridiculous weapons, ridiculous colors. That's Batman for you. Today's toy spot, we were having a look at the Batman. These were the deluxe figures, or basic figures, I guess. We're looking today at the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Gauntlet Assault Batman. A little weird. A little weird. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more toy spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.